Welcome to Iowa Pagan News, your informative internet radio station catering to all pagans worldwide. We are dedicated to bringing you the very best in music, news, events, and lots of fun stuff. Come tune into our new podcast at www.plrdn.podbean.com. Now, here's your host, Lou Silverwolf Williams.
Hey, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another edition of Pagan Artist Spotlight on the National Pagan Network. And this evening, I am joined by my special guest, namely the Crossroad Convergence Band. And as you may remember, I already interviewed one member of the band because she happened to be a contributor on the new Red Album project that just came out. And for those of you who have not yet bought your Red Album, go out and get it. It is a really good album, and it's supporting women's reproductive rights. It's also supporting all the proceeds are going towards the organization that's helping with transportation for those who may need it to get their reproductive health care. So this evening, like I said, I'm joined by the Crossroads Convergence Band, and just wanted to introduce everyone. We've got Sydney, Nikki, Joe, and
David.
And David as well. So appreciate you guys taking time out to come join me. I do appreciate it. And welcome to the show.
Well, thank you for having us.
Yeah. Okay, so now, exactly how long has the group been together?
About 3 years.
Well, yeah.
In its current form, about 3 years.
About a year and a half, actually.
Well, okay.
With the four of us, but
it used to be 5 of us, and then Av stepped back. So.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what originally brought the four of you together?
Avatar.
Yeah.
Avatar. Blame Avatar.
You remember the band Elven Drums?
Which band?
Elven Drums.
Oh, Elven Drums, yes.
Well, he was the creative force behind it and us.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've been playing with Avatar and Dave since 2014. How many years is that? 9?
About 9 years, yeah.
Yeah, and we've had various people come and go, but this seems to be the most stable permutation of what we can do.
Yep, and I joined them almost 5 years ago, and then Sydney 3 years ago.
I've actually played with Avatar for, almost 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Hi, Av. We miss you.
I was say, granted, I've only got 2 tracks from Elven Drums, but the 2 that I've got, I absolutely love. So, yeah, I am very familiar with the music.
It's good stuff.
Yep.
For the most part.
Yep. Elven Drums is actually how I ended up joining the band, because I was looking for a band to play for my husband's 50th birthday party, and I found out that my best friend Nikki was in the band that had succeeded Elven Drums, and Av was in it. So I was like, hey, can I book you guys for Eric's birthday party? And, well, COVID intervened, and then the lead singer at the time quit, and
One of our lead singers.
one of the lead singers quit, and Nikki comes to me and says, hey, one of our lead singers just quit. I'm like, oh, really?
Yeah, Sydney and I sang together in a cover band several years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So we already knew that we sounded amazing together.
Gotcha. Well, we've got a visitor from Minnesota tuning in. We got Aaron James joining us. So he's saying hello from Minnesota.
Hi, Aaron.
Hello.
Hello.
I used to go up there to the Sacred Harvest Festival.
Oh, yep.
Many years ago.
Which is actually happening here in a week or so.
Yeah.
It is.
Go up there to play. I wrote a song for them and everything, and I just kept going back. They like me up there. They used to anyway.
Well, I would say there's a lot of good people up there, and yeah, I know pretty much all the gang up there. So yeah, Sacred Harvest Festival is a great time.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see, we've also got Dwayne Marshall tuning in as well. So, and he's saying, wow, Crossroads, great band.
He would know.
Yeah.
You would know.
He hears half of our
We sometimes rehearse in his living room, which is where we are now.
Cool. Okay, so let's get down to tax here. So, Nikki, what's your background music?
I mean, I've been singing as long as I can remember. My family is quite musical. I've played the flute for 31 years now. You know, high school band, high school choir, that kind of thing, community choir, community theater. And then about 20 years ago, I got involved with the Renaissance Festival, where someone found out that I played the flute and was like, hey, you should play the Irish whistle and come be in this band with me. So I was like, okay. So I was in a couple different Irish bands, and then some of my bandmates, we created a steampunk band named External Combustion Orchestra, and we've been together for about 14 years now. And then because of that, I started playing the bass guitar and the ukulele, because it's hard to sing and play the flute at the same time. So when Avatar needed a bass player for Pete Bogwire, my husband showed me his post on Facebook, and I messaged him, and I was like, so this is what I can do. And I came to practice one night and been there ever since.
Cool. All right, so Joe, you're next.
I'm next. I've been playing guitar since I think I learned in 1957. And ever since then, I've had this love-hate relationship with my abilities, because I had to take time off to raise a family or two. But in 1999, I wrote a song called The Pagan Polka. And
Okay, what was the name of that song?
The Pagan Polka.
Oh, the Pagan Polka?
yeah,
Okay, that's one I'm going to have to listen to.
It's amusing.
so after that, there was a lot of pressure for me to form a band. My son was learning how to play the mandolin. So we just kind of toured together along with Bernadette Hanks, and we called the band Sona. And we did pretty well. We played all over the country with that. But since that band broke up in, I think, was 2009, I've been mostly just banging around Kansas City, playing in pickup bands and cover bands and whatever I could, just to keep active. But this
Aaron is saying that Pagan Polka would be perfect for Minnesota, right?
oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I play it every year.
Most definitely there, Aaron. Because believe it or not, I got my start in DJ while I was up in St. Cloud.
Okay.
So I spent about 13 years up there. So I definitely know the area. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The first one, I think.
Let's see, David, you're next.
Well, see, actually, I started playing music back when I was in second grade, which was 1978. My parents bought a electric organ and took a few lessons there, but I think in fifth grade, went into concert band at school playing the oboe.
Mhm.
Played that until I was a senior in high school. Then shortly after that, I picked up the bass guitar and played that for 2 years. And then it wasn't until 1999, I was working at the Renaissance Festival, and a man named Bill Whipple, he wanted to put together a drumming group. He was the one that taught me how to drum. We were the True Drummers, is the name of the band. And then from there, I joined another band called Sonic She Tribe.
Mm.
And actually, they had, two of the members of the Sonic She Tribe had started playing over at Avatar's house, and they invited me to come over, and I kind of never left. And that was like 20 years ago. So I've been playing drums ever since then. So.
Very cool. And seeing as how Sydney has already been on here, but we'll just kind of refresh everybody. Like I said, Sydney was the one who contributed to the new Red album, and her song that is on there, it is just killer.
What is it?
It's
My
so
body
good.
is mine.
It's so good.
Yeah, we get time, we'll also toss that one back on too. But yeah, her song that's on that album is just fantastic. So that really impressed the hell out of me.
Well, thank you.
So let's see now, Cindy, you want to refresh everybody as to your background, the history with the band?
Well, I've, much like Nikki, I've been singing for as long as I can remember. My mother used to tell stories about how I would sing myself to sleep in my crib in the middle of the night unless I needed something.
Was that last year?
Right. Maybe for you. But I've been singing all my life. My mother was a professional piano teacher. So, of course, as soon as I could reach the keys, I was in front of a piano.
Mm-hmm.
And partially because my mother was my piano teacher, I kind of lost patience for playing piano for a while. I burned out pretty quick. But I still play some. I play keys for the band when needed and that sort of thing. When I grew up, I went to the Conservatory of Music at the University of Missouri, Kansas City. Studied with some of the best voice teachers in the world. But I was classically trained. I didn't know there was a jazz program, or I would have been over there. Because classical, while my voice loves it, the rest of me not so much.
Mm-hmm.
I'm much more of a jazz rock kind of girl. So I left the conservatory, and much like Joe, I had a family to support. So I majors and went into IT and built an IT career and built a life without music in it, and came back to it over and over, because once music grabs you, it won't let you go. And then Nikki and I did that cover band together
For about 2 years.
Yeah, for about 2 years, and then it fizzled, and life happened. Some more life happened, and then I got brought into Petey Bogwater, and Petey Bogwater stuck. And even when Avatar had to step back for health reasons, the four of us continued on and became the Crossroad Convergence. And so that's how we got here.
Now, Aaron is saying that UMKC is a great music school, and you did good.
It is a great school, and I grew up just down the street from it practically. So
I got a degree in music from Clarion State University in Pennsylvania back in 1974.
you got a music degree too, didn't you?
No.
No.
I tried, actually for the bass guitar, I went to Webster University. There for 2 years, and it wasn't working out because I was failing my ear training courses.
Yes, the dreaded ear training courses.
Yeah, I remember it was scary.
Yeah.
Well, I know it's always the family commitments that tend to get in the way, but it's when you form a family together as a band, and to keep that family together, I mean, that's what works.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
and this really has become a family.
Yes.
Yeah, because that's, I mean, It's the same feeling that pretty much every singer songwriter and band in the pagan community who I've spoken with over the years, they've all said the same thing. And it's like one big family. And as long as you keep that foundation, then the family stays together.
Yep.
Yes and no. We've had people come and go, and every time they did, we had to start from scratch.
Yeah.
So it's been my experience that the longer you stay together, the better chance you have of at least producing a product that you were proud of.
Yep.
And it helps when you like each other and you actually enjoy spending time with each other, and
Yes.
you make the incredible music that we make together. Like, this is,
Yeah.
it feels so different from even the other band that I'm in currently. Like, we're ridiculous and silly, and we love doing all the crazy stuff, but it's completely different than what we do here,
Right.
and it's special.
Yeah.
I think so.
It really is. And for a band, it's an achievement for a band to hold it together long enough to create that first album with 12 songs on it.
Mm-hmm.
That is an achievement in and of itself, and we could not be more proud of this album.
We've been struggling to work more covers into our routine so that we get work, but basically all we like to do is original.
Yeah, we want to play originals.
Yeah.
And we have covers that we love, don't get me wrong. We have covers that we love doing, but we want to play originals, and we want to play for crowds that love our originals.
Mm-hmm. Well, I would agree with you there completely. Okay, now we're going to start in with the music here. Now, we're already familiar with the two songs that Cindy had wrote, Stairway and Storm Rider. Now, one that I think we're going to start off with, though, we're going to go with Valkyrie. Who was the contributor, or who originally introduced this song to everybody?
That was Papa Joe.
Yeah. It's one of our most popular ones.
Especially in the pagan circles.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody loves Valkyrie.
Although I've had a lot of positive feedback from it.
Well, it's a
from
great
all
song.
kinds of audience.
Oh yeah.
A great song, no matter who's listening to it.
All right, so we're going to go ahead, and this is all the music that you can be listening to is off of their album, and it's called Penumbra, right?
Penumbra.
Penumbra.
Penumbra. Okay, thank you. Appreciate that. All right, this one's called Valkyrie.
In older days with sails unfurled, Vikings burst onto the world. England, Ireland, Scotland, Wales all learned to fear the sea. Sent many a Christian soul to hell, but sometimes the Vikings fell, and when they did, they cast a spell to summon the Valkyrie. Oh, Valkyrie, oh, Valkyrie, from the land of endless snow and ice. Oh, Valkyrie, now do you come for me? Will you take this mortal man on the paradise? With streaming, lustrous golden hair, she rides a white steed through the air, down to where a broken man is waiting soon to die. Takes her hero by the hand, leads him off to Odin's land. If you met her, you'd understand why dying Vikings cry. Oh, Valkyrie, oh, Valkyrie, from the land of endless snow and ice. Oh, Valkyrie, now do you come for me? Will you take this mortal man on to paradise? Oh, Valkyrie, oh, Valkyrie, from the land of endless snow and ice. Oh, Valkyrie, come for me? Will you take this mortal man on to paradise? From Valhalla she sallies forth, from the coldness of the north, guided by the love that Odin sends us from the sky. But I'm an ordinary man, no Viking sword is in my hand. My fate's uncertain, still I stand to summon the Valkyrie. Oh, Valkyrie, oh, Valkyrie, from the land of thunder, snow, and ice. Oh, Valkyrie, now do you come for me? Will you take this mortal man on to paradise? Now I'm at the end of life, I grow weary of the strife, but I know Valhalla's hidden from the likes of me. Odin, hear my silent plea, send fire, earth, and wind, and sea. Come rescue what is left of me, or send the Valkyrie. Oh, Valkyrie, oh, Valkyrie, from the land of thunder, snow, and ice. Oh, Valkyrie, now do you come for me? Will you take this mortal man on to paradise? Oh, Valkyrie, oh, Valkyrie, from the land of thunder, snow, and ice. Oh, Valkyrie, now do you come for me? Will you take this mortal man on to paradise?
I like that song, gang. I really do. I can see why that's a big hit, especially festivals.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's got an unusual rhyme scheme, AAAB, CCCB. It's something that I like to experiment with things like that.
Yep. And let's see what Joe's got to say here. Comparisons are odious, of course, but your harmonies remind me of the best of Crosby, Stills, and Nash. And good subject matter, guys. Excellent lyrics.
Well,
Thank you.
Thank you. That's a major compliment.
Yeah, I can actually see where he's coming from on that, because anybody who gets compared with Crosby, Stills, and Nash, that is a huge compliment.
Right.
Yes, it is.
And that's one of the things that we actually pride ourselves on is our 4-part harmonies, because not a lot of bands do that anymore.
That's true. And, there's only one band that I've ever known that has ever played 3-part guitar harmony and done any kind of 4-part harmony, or actually, even a group that can do 4-part harmony is just absolutely fantastic. So now let's keep on the rolling here. Like I said, seeing how we've got time, I'm also going to get to Stairway and Storm Rider. Now I know that both of these songs, basically we've already heard on the previous interview, but we're going to play those again. So, Stairway, that has got a really good storyline behind it.
So, Stairway is sort of a magical twist on a love song. It's the story of a girl who is watching someone she cares for very much get stuck in bad situations that basically has broken the person's spirit, and she's wishing she could be the one to revive them.
Gotcha. All right, so this one is going to be called Stairway. This is a fantastic song.
I want to dance through the forgotten ballrooms of your soul. Set ablaze the candelabras that once lit your joy. Let my songs ring through the rafters of your long neglected dreams, and banish all the cobwebs from the stairway to your heart. How long has it been since you danced in the fire? How many years have passed since you dared to dream of love? Tell me how long it's been since you felt your heart's desire. How long since you've known the flame that fits you like a glove? Come, let me dance through the forgotten ballrooms of your soul. Set ablaze the roaring fires of your deepest joy. Let my voice ring through the rafters of your long neglected dreams, and banish all the cobwebs from the stairway to your heart. There's no heartache in this world that should keep you bound in darkness. There's no fear in your mind that should ever own your soul. You are divine, a shining star, your heart, your soul, your life is boundless. Stand your ground, face your fears, behold your spirit pure and whole. Come, let me dance through the forgotten ballrooms of your soul. Set ablaze the roaring fires of your deepest joy. Let my voice ring through the rafters of your long neglected dreams, and banish all the cobwebs from the stairway to your heart. Come, let me dance through the forgotten ballrooms of your soul. Set ablaze the roaring fires of your deepest joy. Let my voice ring through the rafters of your long neglected dreams, and banish all the cobwebs from the stairway to your heart. The stairway to your heart. Let me climb the stairway to your heart. The stairway to your heart.
Excellent song. Like I said, when I played that one and the other one during Sydney's interview, that those two songs really resonate. I loved them. So you all have done a fantastic job with your music.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So now, tell you what, we're going to take a quick station timeout, and we're going to be back with more with the band Crossroad Convergence. And I want to remind everybody that the music that you're hearing tonight is off their album, which you can find on Bandcamp, which I've got the link up. And be sure to check out their album on Bandcamp. You won't be disappointed. I can tell you that right now. So, anywho, we're going to, like I said, we're going to take a quick station break, and then we'll be right back right after this. So don't go nowhere.
Sister Moon, Apothecary and More is a collaboration of local island witches bringing you handcrafted tools for ritual, amazing apothecary, custom vinyl work, merchandise, and so much more. But we are not just an online store. We are a sisterhood, a platform, and a voice for everything that is magical. Join us for our famous Tarot Tuesdays from 11 to 4 Eastern Standard Time for a discounted reading with our amazing in-house intuitive reader and priestess, Wolf Spirit Energy, Beverly Overlane. You can find us on Facebook at Sister Moon Store or on the web at sistermoon.shop. So fly on over and stop in for a spell.
You are listening to Pagan Artist Spotlight on the Prairie Land Radio Network and the Podbean Podcast Network.
What's going on, everybody? Cloud the Pagan Rapper here, and you're listening to Iowa Pagan News Radio.
All right, we're back with Crossroad Convergence, and we've got a little bit more to cover yet. So, what is your upcoming schedule like for the rest of this summer?
Actually, we are currently looking to book some gigs through the end of the year. So we are open to festivals and whatnot. So
We're working up a lot of new material, which we're super excited about.
yes, we've been writing some new stuff and working on some new covers, and yeah, we've been having a good time with it. But we would love to get out and play some shows. So
We want to show this stuff off.
yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Definitely agree with you there. So, are you planning on putting together another album?
In
Yes.
the future, yes.
Yeah.
We already started kind of selecting tracks
Yeah,
that we want to do.
we have a working track list.
Yeah.
But
mixing and mastering is expensive, so we need to play some gigs in order to raise some money to do that.
Yes.
Yeah, I know that studio time is never cheap these days.
Especially quality studio time.
Yeah.
And we had a really great studio.
Yeah, we had the best studio we could have ever hoped for in Avenue Records here in Kansas City. They are amazing.
Yeah, he was fantastic to work with.
Matt is spectacular.
Well, let's see. Now, you guys are not that far from me because you being down there in Kansas City, you're only like 5 miles. Yeah, you're only 5 hours from me.
Yeah, were you in
Yeah.
Des Moines?
No, I'm northeast of Des Moines, up in Waterloo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
I agree with
and
that.
I know it's 3 hours to Des Moines from Kansas City. I've done it,
Yeah.
and another 2 up to Waterloo. So
Yeah, that's not far.
yeah, I've actually done that trip. So like, and I think there's one day I actually cut it down a little under 3 hours.
That has happened.
Playing Beat the GPS.
Uh-huh.
Well, my sister and brother used to live in Waterloo, and I still have nieces and nephews in the area between there and Cedar Rapids. I mean, family connections are everywhere.
Cool. Now I know that the music scene is really big down there in Kansas City
Oh, yes.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
because you've got a variety. Because I know that stems anywhere from rock all the way down to blues and everything in between.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm just an old folk singer. Most of what I do here is play with a flat pick, but it sounds like I'm finger picking. And I think that's a pretty good sound. My own personal style.
Oh, of course, no doubt. Let's see what. Okay, yeah, here we go. Aaron was saying that he's never noticed it before, but your true control to voice singing almost completely in your chest voice sounds very much like Karen Carpenter.
She's a Carpenters fan.
I am a huge Carpenters fan. They're one of my big influences.
Yep. He said that this is a song that she could have gotten behind. So,
Well, thank you. That's a huge compliment.
Another compliment, yeah.
yeah, another great compliment. And yeah, Aaron, I have to agree. Their music is just fantastic. I mean, I've got to listen to a lot of great musicians over the years, and everybody has their own style, their own personal touch to their music, and basically that's the reason why I like folk music so much is that everybody puts their heart and soul into every piece that they write, and it has meaning behind it and tells stories. So that's what really gets to me the most.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that's what it's all about.
Mm-hmm.
Putting everything.
Yep.
Exactly. Now, let's get to Storm Rider. This is another one. Let's see. Or do you guys have a preference here of another one that you'd like to hear off the album that you want everybody to listen to?
I think we should probably play I'm Fine.
Yeah.
All right.
That one's by Nikki.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that. All right. So, what's the story behind this one?
There really wasn't a big story. I mean, it means a lot now, of course, but I wrote it a couple of years ago when my husband and I were on our way to visit one of our daughters. It was a weeknight. I was tired. It'd been a long day. I was driving, had a headache. So trying not to cry, I gripped in the steering wheel super hard, because my head's pounding. And the first verse basically is what happened. That's exactly what I was feeling in that moment. Even though I was super excited to go see our girls and their grandkids, I was just exhausted and I wanted to sleep. So I was dictating these song lyrics to Sydney as I was driving.
Yep.
So that I wouldn't lose them. And then the song just happened.
The thing I love the most about this song is while it didn't have a specific poignant situation that it came out of, it resonates with so many different people on so many different levels. Yeah. It is so relatable across the board. So that's part of why I absolutely love it, and I think we should play it.
Okay, we can do that. And Jennifer Reed chimed in here, said that was my absolutely favorite. Now, Jennifer, were you referring to I'm Fine, or which one were you referring to? So we can kind of tell everybody about that. So in the meantime, we'll get back to that part, and we're going to play this other song here real quick. Let's see, what did I do? Where am I at here? Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, yeah. She said, yes, I'm fine. Air hits on all levels. So we will go ahead and get this one, and we'll check it out here.
Going down the highway, fighting back tears, right foot on the gas, fighting back fears. I wish I was home. I'm not meant to be alone, surrounded by friends, but nobody hears. But my head hurts and my heart hurts. There's so much pressure in my mind, trying not to give up one more time. My eyes hurt and my hands hurt, picking up the pieces of my life. No more pretending that it's fine. I tiptoe through the house, hoping no one wakes. I've been up for hours, my mind in a race. Even though I'm home, I still feel alone. What I need is some warmth, but nothing helps. But my head hurts, and my heart hurts. There's so much pressure in my mind, trying not to give up one more time. My eyes hurt, and my hands hurt, picking up the pieces of my life. No more pretending that it's fine. But my head hurts, and my heart hurts. There's so much pressure in my mind, trying not to give up one more time. And my eyes hurt, and my hands hurt, picking up the pieces of my life. No more pretending that it's fine. I'm fine.
That is a good song. That is a very good song, definitely.
I all are.
Yeah, most definitely. So now I can see where I can definitely see where people can relate to that song. Uh, man, well,
It just grabs you.
I lost all track of thought here. At the beginning of that, I did detect a little bit of emotion on that song.
Yeah. I when I was recording the lead track for that, at the end I actually had to stop at the chorus because I was overwhelmed.
A secret?
And I broke down and had to completely re-record the last chorus.
When Nikki writes a song, it usually takes a month before she can sing it without crying.
That's
So
accurate.
Accurate.
I'm really good at sad, depressing.
Yeah.
I can definitely see that. I can definitely I could definitely sense that as well. All right. So now we've got just a couple of minutes here yet. So again, I know that people have tuned in and to the interview that I had with Sydney. Her song that she wrote for the Red Album just absolutely fantastic. It's a killer song. I could tell that was coming directly from emotions. It's coming directly from her heart, and you did a fantastic job with that, hon.
Thank you. Just to circle back, the Red Album is all the proceeds from the Red Album go to Elevated Access, which is the organization that is volunteer pilots who are providing travel to states so that people who need care can get care. And it's also contributing to the National Abortion Federation.
Nice. Now, Aaron was saying that we have not heard yet from Dorito.
she's right
So
here.
this is Dorito. He was feeling a little left out and decided that he needed to join.
One of our feline mascots.
Cool. All right. Well, gang, I have really enjoyed my time with you, and I wish you all the best. And uh, I'll definitely. Oh, Dwayne is saying Dorito wants Copperhead Road.
No.
Cool. So basically, I'm definitely going to be putting word out about festivals for you because I know that. Let's see, what other ones are coming? Because I know we got Secret Harvest Festival coming up. Uh, I have, I know that Three Gates is going to try it again for this year.
Is Nels that one?
Huh?
Is Nels Lindy still running that one?
No, no, that's Sacred Harvest Festival up at Minnesota. That's Nels.
Yeah.
Three Gates is Alfred
Ah.
Okay.
down at White Plain, White
Yeah.
Plain.
Yeah.
And
Anyway, as long as there are two people standing there want to hear what we're playing, we'll.
Yeah. Pretty much.
and then let's see. I know that this was the last year for Heartland over in Kansas.
Sadly.
Yes. For now.
Yep.
I have a feeling it'll be back.
Okay. So you
We
guys.
We're working on as a tribute to Heartland because all of us have so many memories of Heartland.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Well, if they decide to go at it again for next year, I will definitely make it a point to get down now. So that way I can come down and spend time with you folks.
That'd be
We
great.
love that.
Yeah.
Because I'm hoping by next year that I'll have everything in place so that I'll have I'll have a mobile studio and I'll be able to make the rounds to the festivals.
Oh, that would be
Nice.
awesome.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's cool.
All right. So, with that being said, I would definitely want to thank all of you for taking time out to come join us. Again, everybody, be sure to check out their album on Bandcamp. You can find Crossroads Convergence on Bandcamp. And like I said, I've been posting up the link for Bandcamp there for you. And then also, hang on a second, get back to where I need to be here. You can also go directly to their website and learn more about the band and the music. And then you can find all their social media links on Linktree. And what is the best one for everybody to contact you on?
Probably Facebook Messenger is going to be the quickest way to get a hold of us.
Yep. And I will say, Bandcamp does a thing called First Fridays.
Bandcamp Friday.
Bandcamp
Yeah,
Friday.
Bandcamp Friday is this coming Friday when
Yes.
Bandcamp suspends their fees to musicians. So they will not. So on Bandcamp Friday, Bandcamp does not take a part of the proceeds from sales. So we get more money that way. So
So
feel free to go check us out and buy on Bandcamp Friday.
Yeah, wait
3
until
days.
Friday.
In 3 days.
Yeah, I am always in support of Bandcamp for because they take good care of their artists.
Yes,
So,
they do.
I'm very much in support of them. All right, folks,
But we're
you've
also.
been listening to another edition of Pagan Artist Spotlight on the National Pagan Network. And as always, you can contact myself directly at the new email for National Pagan Network. And Pagan Artist Spotlight at Gmail. And you'll be able to contact me that way. You can contact me on Facebook through the business page for Pagan Artist Spotlight, also National Pagan Network. And if you'd like to help support what we're doing, I always take donations. You can make donations through Cash App and also through Venmo, through PayPal as well. And that way I can continue bringing you good programming right here at Pagan Artist Spotlight. For now, we're going to be saying have a good evening, everyone. Appreciate everyone tuning in, and be back later on with more. And again, be sure to check out Crossroad Convergence. They've got a lot of fantastic music on this album, so you don't want to miss out. Have a good night, folks. Pleasant journeys. We are out of here.
Good night.
Bye.
Thank you for tuning in to today's broadcast. All shows are recorded and available for download at plrdn.podbean.com. All rights are reserved and may not be replayed without written permission by IAPN Radio Management. Come join us at our new group, IAPN Radio on Facebook, where you can be kept up to date for future broadcasts. Pleasant journeys, everyone.
Hey, and also, folks, last minute here, if you know of anybody who would like to do some voiceovers for National Pagan Network and Pagan Artist Spotlight, we'd definitely appreciate that. So be sure to send us those information, and I'll get back in touch with you for any singer-songwriters, musicians, bands, whatever, who want to create some voiceovers for Pagan Artist Spotlight. I would love to hear from you. Have a good night, folks.